What are your professional recommendations for this case? It is my professional recommendation that allowing the father to have an increase of custody will only cause further issue for the children and embolden him to continue to act aggressively towards the mother. I believe that both parties would benefit from counseling, and ideally co-parenting counseling to help with communication. I do not think that the father will comply with this. I also believe that as the father is willfully underemployed, his child support obligation should be set to reflect the income he has the potential to make. His income averages out to $18 an hour when you take into consideration his employment history. The children should remain in therapy that the mother has them enrolled in. The parents both should be aware of all appointments and updates from any medical professionals. I also believe that the parents would benefit from communicating solely through a court-ordered parenting app. I recommend that they are ordered to use our Family Wizard and include the tone monitor too. Encourage healthy communication. The children love their father and want to see him, and I fear that removing him from their life will cause emotional distress. Though it also must be noted that if the father's behaviors do not change, it is entirely possible that he will end up losing all visitation rights. As of right now, I believe that custody should remain as it is between both parties. I recommend that phone calls to the children be limited to 15-minute intervals 3 days a week to prevent current issues that are occurring. Thank you. I believe I am ready to give my ruling. I will start this by saying that I do not like my ruling. I wholeheartedly believe that the father's actions will cause emotional harm to the children. However, there is nothing from a therapist or licensed professional that states that the father is the cause of any emotional distress or damage that the children are going through. And as the father has not physically harmed the children, I cannot in good conscience strip him of unsupervised visitation and assign him supervised visits. Thank you so much, Your Honor. I knew someone would see through the lies. Do not misunderstand me, sir. This is not the courts validating your actions. If there is ever evidence brought before me that proves that without a doubt you are psychologically or physically harming the children, you will be lucky to have supervised visits. I am extremely hesitant of allowing you to retain your current visitation schedule. If it weren't for you passing the doctor OG test the gal requested of you, I would not be allowing this. But as of right now, the court rules to allow the father to continue his every other weekend visitation. The request for additional parenting time by the father is denied. The request for equal legal rights to the children by the father is denied. The parents are ordered to download and use our Family Wizard for all communication. The father is ordered to pay for the service. The father is allowed a 15-minute phone call with the children every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Child support will also be calculated to the potential earning income of the father, which will be set at $734 a month. The father has until the end of the month to pay for the Our Family Wizard subscription. Court is. I have 3 missed calls from you. Are the children okay? Is there an emergency? Nope, nothing wrong. My phone was charging and must have just had a mind of its own. Why would I even want to call you? I have the children. Therefore, I need nothing from you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that everything is okay. Please tell the kids I love them and I will FaceTime them tonight at the normal time. Oh, I doubt you will call them. You'll just lie and claim you called them and no one answered. Court's over. Remember, your lies won for now. By the way, you lost all of your character, heart, focus, truth, and a lot of other things, just like you've lost your damn mind. But what happened to your ass? It got so small. Please keep comments about my body to yourself. Thank you. Have a wonderful night with the children. Don't worry. I don't want you, especially not with no us. It was just a question as you are still my wife and I have a duty to ask and ensure you are healthy. Are you eating properly and exercising, or is your mental health getting bad again? My mental health is much improved since leaving a toxic relationship. I am more healthy now than I ever was while we were together. And we technically are only legally married still because you refused to agree to the divorce. I only refused because I know your nasty attorney would try to screw me. I need to hire an attorney to defend me before I agree to the divorce. Don't bother calling the children tonight. They have already said they don't want to speak to you. Don't ruin my time. I will be calling the children at the scheduled time. Okay, well the kids will end up crying and refusing to talk like normal. When will you do what is best for them and let them be happy? You let me say goodbye to my son right now. You don't get to hang up on me on our son's birthday. Bozo, you did say goodbye. The 15 minutes ended and you said goodbye to the children. I never told the birthday boy a special birthday goodbye. This isn't something you get to dictate with a court order. Our child's birthday deserves more than 15 minutes. But you took that from him and I. You sang him happy birthday, told him all about the party you are planning for your next visit, and said goodbye. And that isn't enough. I deserve more and so does he. But you hung up without caring about how that makes him or I feel. If you would like to call him back and say happy birthday one more time, that's fine, but the phone call will end at 5 minutes. Any decent mother would give the father half of the actual birthday, but you aren't a decent mother or a decent person. You are pure evil. I have a scheduled meeting with my work in 30 minutes via Zoom. Please call now if you want to say goodbye to son one more time. At 8 p.m., really, don't lie to me. I have my degree now and work in recruiting online for a company that is based across the country. The time difference can cause late meetings. Yeah, that degree you only got because of me and my VA bill. You would be nowhere without me. It's really sad. And you're literally a recruiting intern according to the company website. You're nothing. I am a specialist in my field. I'm not comparing my job to your brand new job in online customer support. I am about to begin my meeting. Also, please remember that you need to switch to our Family Wizard within the next 3 days. Have you set up our Family Wizard yet? No, how am I supposed to set it up when I don't have money to pay for it since I have to pay for your entire life? Noted. Please remember that all communication is ordered to be through my Family Wizard now per the court order. I have spoken to my attorney and went ahead and set my account up. You can reimburse the fee to me when you set yours up as you are ordered to pay for both. Or you can just talk to me over the phone like a mature adult instead of hiding behind some stupid app. It is ordered we communicate over the app unless there is an emergency. I have to text you now because you have not set it up. But our conversation will be documented in the app per my attorney's orders. I am only texting you now because when I got youngest out of your father's car exchange, her car seat was not buckled in and tipped over. The older to also informed me that it had flipped over while driving over the weekend. I am more than happy to properly install it in the car next exchange if you or your father are unable to do so beforehand. Her safety is more important than anything else. I don't need your help with anything. Knowing you, you would break the seat on purpose so you could use it to lie on me again in court. Daughter's car seat is fine. And I know for a fact it was properly installed. I did it myself. So get lost, loser. And I have still not received a copy of the order from court that was signed by the judge, so I won't be giving you sheet until then. Asterisk screenshots conversation and posts to the MFW app. Today I am starting a new movement called the Father, Mother, and the Children movement. Please join me and help bring children like mine who have been traumatized by the family court system what they really need, which is both of their parents. I am begging anyone who reads this post to share to 7 people. I don't care if I raise 1 cent, as long as the world hears my story. If anyone should have never had to worry about divorce, it was me. I was the perfect husband, and it still happened to me. So it can happen to you too. A child only has 4 basic needs to survive and thrive: food, water, air, and equal access to both willing parents. If you deny a child food or water, it is child abandonment. SOY is removing a child from a parent not the same. It is an abandonment on the parent as well. Taking any of those 4 things away will hurt and even unalive the strongest person. There must be a better way. These are needs, not rights. Needs are more important than rights. There is not a moment in the day I do not think of my children and how much I miss them. They imprinted on me before I was even an adult myself. I need to be their father in order to be filled. I never had 3 children with this woman to become an every other weekend father. The family court system is nothing but a feminist, liberal, and tomfoolery institution, and my children and I are the victims of my ex breaking her vows to me. My children and our God for her own selfish desires. Fathers are the modern-day slaves to the family court system. Please like and I would like it if you could draw something up with your Rabbi at Start attorney. I want to end this marriage and finalize the divorce. I am absolutely disgusted that I am married to a person like you, someone who obliterates her vows and promises to God doesn't deserve me. Hi Bozo, as you have still not set up your My Family Wizard, I will be documenting this conversation for the both of us on my account. This is at this advice of my attorney. Please be advised that you are ordered to create your account and use it for all communications. Well, I still haven't received any court orders, so I don't have to do shit. I want this marriage over now. Send me whatever paperwork necessary. While I share your frustration on still being legally married, we unfortunately will have to wait until our next court date to finalize the divorce. I never did anything to make you do this to me. You ruined my life for no reason. I am so glad I am making the choice to leave you and divorce you. Wonderful. Please ensure that at the next hearing you do not object to our petition for divorce so that we can finalize this. Oh, I would never object to that. I am willing to pay whoever is stupid enough to deal with you next to make sure you leave me alone and never talk to me again. You ruined my entire life, and I won't let you ruin my future any longer. Have a good night. This conversation has been shared to my Our Family Wizard account. Just a reminder, you are now 2 weeks delinquent in setting up your account.